everybody. It is very hot, sunny today here in the high desert, Southern California. We're going to be having some pretty mellow days. Today is the hottest of all the ones that we're expecting. So I wanted to come out here and do a harvest because I read and I was told that tomatoes taste so much better when they're harvested in the afternoon, and the sugars are able to accumulate and everything, and the flavor is more concentrated. So we'll see. I'm gonna test that out and see if that is true. I have some cucumbers that I'm gonna be harvesting, and I just love all my sunflowers. And I have a new sunflower that's gonna open up soon too. In fact, if you look up there, that one has all those buds that are going to open up really soon. And then if you come over here, this sunflower is about to open up. So I'm really happy with that. Today my husband is my camera guy. So bear with him and bear with me. Usually whenever I videotape, I use my GoPro, and it's just me holding on to it and him ducking and dodging the camera. And so now it's both of us trying to work together with this, and every once in a while we'll do that. My daughter was the camera person for me the last time when we did the taste test. So, a little lizard just ran through there. Okay, so I have a number of tomatoes that I'm going to be harvesting today. And I have also some other tomatoes that we just discovered are ready to go because we cleared out this bed. Now you guys remember me talking about my problem child bed. Okay, so that's this bed over here. And we tamed the beast down just a little bit. We pulled out all this grass. You can see it on the ground here. We pulled out all this grass and stuff, what my husband did for me yesterday. And we discovered there's some ready to go ripe tomatoes in here. And so that's something that I want to get harvested today. And we're going to do a taste test on these because I've never tried these before. And I'm going to try and attempt to give you my best opinion about them. So the ones that you see right now, those are called Jubilee tomatoes, and a real pretty yellow color. And I'll be taking those off and showing you guys. Also, we did a video of pulling hornworms. I saw one big old fat hornworm over here, and yeah, he clued us in that there was many more. Plus, there was a lot of stripped. We noticed a lot of stripped branches, like these branches right here, that are stripped. And so I knew that there was a hornworm here. And so we saw that one, and then we found, what, four more? So we brought the black light out here and just shined it on everything and to see how many we could find, and we only found 4 over here, but those 4 did enough damage. So look at this. Look at the color and everything on that. And yeah, it cracked a little bit because we're still trying to figure out our water, and these are still edible. They're still good. And you'll see that when I cut into it, but cracking occurs when the water is not consistent. This bed has tubing that runs under this cardboard for my drip irrigation, and so it gets automatically watered twice a day. And then sometimes we come out to try and cool things down. We'll water it, but I think it's just proven to be just a little too much. And so a lot of these tomatoes are just cracking. But, look at that one. But they'll still make good eating. So That was Jubilee. And then over here, this one I'm excited. I'm really excited to try this one. And we didn't even know that there was a ripe tomato on here because all this was just high grass, right? And so, wait till you see this one. Oh, he came right off. I knew he was ready. Okay, so he does not look, he's not going to win any beauty contests. But this is a black creme tomato. And he's rather small. I don't know if that's the size they're supposed to be because I've never had these before, tried these. But I am today. I'm going to try these to give you what my opinion would be on them. A lot of people say that they love these for various reasons. So I'm excited to try this tomato. But I think that's it for over here because these are blushing, but they're not ready yet. So we're going to leave those. And I don't think there's any in this one here or on this end one. No. So, and actually, this plant right here is called the green zebra. I might be pulling this one out because this one is not doing as good as the one that I have planted in my tomato row. And with that being said, there's another tomato that I'll probably pull out. This is my second Jubilee. The first one is the one where I just got the tomatoes off of. This one is not as healthy, and it does have fruit on it that is possibly ready. I don't know how good that fruit's gonna be, but this one I think it has a disease or something because as you can see it does not look healthy at all. So let's put that in the sun better. This video, all my videos always end up really long, and I'm trying not to let them be long, but you know, sometimes. Okay, so this one is a sun globe. I know there's sun gold, but this one is not a sun gold. It's sun globe. And look at the color on that. I think that one's going to be really good too. I've not tried this one before either, so that's going to be part of the taste test. There's a number of cucumber over here that are ready. Like I said before, I'm not really a cucumber person, but my husband and at least one of my kids like cucumbers, so I'll be taking these off for them. Well, actually, this one is still kind of small. I'll take him off. He's still kind of small though. There we go. See that? I mean, I don't want them to be super big, but let me put that in there. And then I know there was some other ones. The ones that are hanging, oh look at, there's a little one right here. The ones that are hanging on the back side are still a little small. Oh, there's one growing right there. Cucumbers are the worst to find because they blend in so well. They're hard. It's hard to find the cucumbers, and then by the time you find them, they're like super huge. I'll probably take these off already. These are the White Wonder. Oh, I broke my nail. Look at that. Broke my nail. Wow. These are White Wonders. Now, when I tried this already before, I didn't really like it. I'm going to give it a chance. This one's a little smaller than what that other one was. And then there's another one back here. Let me get this one. I was watching this video the other day, and they were talking about pruning cucumbers. I didn't know people pruned cucumbers. It makes sense though. I think next season I'm gonna try pruning these because it makes sense. And it works just the same way that I've been doing the single stem on my tomatoes. It works in the same manner, in the same way. So, I don't know, that was interesting. Whoop, don't trip, camera guy. Okay, so now, let's see what's next. I know there was a squash over here. I don't know if it's ready exactly. I'm going to remove him. While he's still tender. Okay. And I have patty pans, but they're not quite ready yet, so I'm just going to leave them on. And then over here, okay, there's a lot of cherry tomatoes that are ready to get picked. I'm going to come back to these and get these last, because there's a lot of them in this bed. Let's get these other tomatoes. Okay, well, these tomatoes, I'll just leave them. They're not quite ready yet. They are starting to turn, but they're not quite ready yet. Look how big this tomato is. Look at that. So, I think that's good for now. Oh, you want to show this broccoli? I'm going to take this broccoli off too, so we can try it. Look at that. Even in all this heat and everything, I got broccoli that headed up. I'm really happy about that. There's cabbage heading up in here too, but it's hard to see because I have everything planted so close together. I was hoping by me planting everything close like this that it would keep down the weeds, and so far it has. I haven't had any problems with weeds over here, but I'm going to take this off.
Want to show them your new melon over there?
Yeah, why don't you go in over and find that? My husband discovered a watermelon over here, growing in my watermelon patch. Okay, so back over here where the cherry tomatoes, there's so many, as you can see, that I need to pull off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these off, and then I'll show you what I got off of here after I finish pulling everything off, okay? Okay, you guys, as much as I say, I don't show my face because of my hair, and then when I do show my face, my hair, I combed it a little bit, and the wind is still just messing it all up. But I wanted to show you, this is what we got today. That's a good haul. So I still have to harvest the corn here, and I'll probably take some photos of those. But all in all, not bad. You know what? And I just noticed we missed these tomatoes over here. This volunteer tomato, large cherry tomato. There's some ripe ones on there that we missed. So we're gonna grab those, and then I'm gonna go inside, and then we're gonna do this taste review of these tomatoes. So see you inside. Okay, you guys. So we're inside, so we can do this taste test on these tomatoes that I have not tried before. A lot of the tomatoes I'm growing this season is based on the colors that I love the colors. Okay, and this one is just a large red cherry. Now the funny thing about these is for the last 2 seasons, I tried growing these. I planted them, and that's how the volunteers was made possible in my garden, because I had planted these and I didn't like the flavor of them. I ended up giving most of them away. So This year when I had my volunteer pop up in the corn, I said, I'm just going to leave it because I didn't even plant any of these this year. I was giving them away to everybody, trying to get rid of them. So I noticed that one volunteered in my corn patch. And wouldn't you know, the tomatoes are just so sweet. And I don't know what the difference is, but they turned out really good. So I don't know, there might be some hope for this particular cherry tomato. But here's the bowl of everything that I got, and it's all washed up and everything, and I'm just going to sit there and eat these like it's popcorn. Because they're really actually good.
Man, that's some juicy popcorn.
So, anyways, the other container that I have here just has the broccoli in there. I'm just trying to rehydrate it because it was a little limp because it's hot outside when I harvested it. So I just want it to be a little more firm. And then also I have a white wonder cucumber in here that we're going to try actually. I don't know, I think I'm going to try that first before we try these tomatoes because the last time we did this, we tasted the white wonders. The taste was horrible. And yes, I did spit it out on film. I did. I couldn't keep that in my mouth. It was bitter. It was nasty. I'll try and be a little bit more discreet about it this time. But okay, so we have the 3 tomatoes also here. We have the black creme tomato. I'm excited to try that one. Like I said, it's a little beat up, but hopefully the taste will be good. And then we have, this one is the Sun Globe, right? And then this one is Jubilee. And at first I was going to try that other little one that we got off the other bush, but I'm not because it's way smaller than this. Okay, so we're going to do this white wonder first. I'm going to cut it up and show you guys. Now, I showed you the inside of this before because, like I said, we did this one already. And it's nice and white inside. But this one is smaller in size than the first one that I did. So maybe, just maybe, it'll be sweeter. But who knows? Like, with cucumbers, it's really hit or miss. When you live in a warm climate because the heat tends to make them bitter too. And we've been having back-to-back warm temperatures lately, sometimes hitting the triple digits. So, okay, so I'm just going to cut this one in half. Mr. Keen, you want to try one? Okay. And that one in half. So I want to try it with the seeds, the seeded part and then the unseeded part, because sometimes the ends might be a little bitter and the middle is okay, or vice versa. So, and my daughter is here. She's going to try it too, but she doesn't want to be on film, so she doesn't like the skin on this one. The skin is kind of rigid. Okay, that's for Mr. Keen. Okay, so. We're all being cautious. It's still kind of bitter, mine is. Did you taste it? It's not as bitter.
It's not bitter.
Mine is. As soon as I bit into it, I could taste the bitterness. A little bit. It's not like last time. Last time was horrible. That's not bad. What do you think? Oh, he spit it out. Was it bitter?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me if you've grown white wonder cucumbers before, if that's just something to them, you know? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. We're going to get into these tomatoes because these tomatoes, whew, I have high hopes for. So how about we go for the biggest one. We'll go in order of size. How's that? Okay, so this one, like I said, is the Jubilee. So I'm just going to cut it. That cut really smooth. This is what it looks like inside. Okay, so Mr. Keene won't be joining us on this. He cannot stand tomatoes. My son, my youngest boy, doesn't like tomatoes either.
Smart kid.
I threatened him though. I was like, "You're gonna try a tomato," but I'm not gonna put him on the spot right now. Okay, so Jubilee. It's pretty good. It has a thick skin. It's really juicy, huh? It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. You want another piece? It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. But it's not that bad. It's pretty good. It doesn't have a lot of acid in it either. It doesn't have a lot of acid. It has a lot of seeds in it and stuff though, so it makes for real juicy tomato. Real juicy. That's good. Okay. And this one is the Sun Globe tomato. Show you what that looks like inside. I just love all the colors. Colors are so pretty. I think God made it that way for a reason, so that we would really enjoy our food because it looks appealing. Because it really does have a real nice appeal to it. Like all the different colors. It's just so pretty. My daughter's making faces. I like that one. I think that one tastes pretty good. You want to try another piece? No, she's out. I like that one. That one's sweeter than the first one we had. I think so. Okay, let's try this black creme. This is the one I'm really anxious to try. Ooh, look at that. The inside of that one. It's real deep. You want to try this one? A real deep color. And you guys, I always say this. I am by no means am I an expert on anything. I like to eat. I like to cook. I love food. I love expressing myself through the things that I cook and eat. But I'm not an expert. I'm not a chef. I'm not a professional culinary person. So, okay, this one's the black creme. Oh, it's juicy. Well, I like that one. I would have to say I'd definitely grow this one again. That one tastes good. It's not acidic either. It has a sweetness to it though. Oh, you want more of that one. I guess you didn't like that other one too much, huh? You want that big piece? That's really good. Okay. I definitely would probably grow that one again. Oh yeah. Okay, and last but certainly not least, we're going to try a little bit of this broccoli because some people groups on Facebook that I belong to. A person had mentioned that, you know, even though it headed up, it could be bitter because of the heat that we've had. So I just want to see. Usually these are really, really sweet and they taste really good. So, you want to try it? So, I'm anxious to try and see. That was supposed to be mine, Mr. Keene.
You said it right. Supposed to be.
Right? It's a little bitter. It's not sweet. Not how it was when we were eating that other one. Remember back when it was in January? That was sweet.
I thought it was fine.
And that's why you're behind the camera. I'm just playing. It's bitter. It's a little bitter. You want another piece so you can see what I'm saying? Try a bigger one because I gave you a little one. What do you think? I think they're right. It's just a little bitter. I mean, I could still tolerate it. I could still eat it with some ranch dressing. Definitely, I'd have to eat it with ranch. Before, when it's sweet, I don't have to eat it with anything. It just tastes good by, on its own. But right now, the way that this is tasting, I probably would have to eat it with something like some ranch dressing or something like that. Because it's a little bitter. Okay, so anyways, you guys, that's all I have for you with this taste test today and the harvest. If you made it this far, thank you so much for doing that. Because I know I tend to talk a lot, and I'm sorry, I probably have all kinds of broccoli in my teeth. But thank you so much for watching this video. And if you hadn't already subscribed, click subscribe. There's going to be more videos like this. I have something like 68 different varieties of tomatoes growing in my yard right now. And we've only taste tested maybe 6 of them. So there's tons more to go. If you're curious to find out whether I like certain things or not, or if I'm going to grow them again or not, then tune in, because we're going to have a lot more videos. And it's not just going to be on tomatoes. It's also going to be on watermelons. And you guys, I hate watermelon. I hate watermelon more than I dislike cucumber. So it's going to be interesting. Maybe I can get Mr. Keene to try tomato. Since I'm going to be trying some watermelon. I don't know. I'm working on it. We'll see. But click that subscribe button if you would like to see more of these videos. And also, soon I'm going to be putting out a new tour video so I can go over the varieties, all the different varieties of tomatoes in Tomato Row, and show you that. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, Lakeisha Keene Saving Greens, and on Facebook as well. If you already are following me. I post pictures all the time of foods that I make, different dishes, recipes that I put together using the food that I harvest out of my garden. So thank you guys, as always. God bless.